Yo, what's going on, y'all? So I have a revelation coming from Holy Spirit. This revelation he gave me is coming through the movie BAPS. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, it is about two girls from the hood, from the ghetto, who follow faith, signs, and wonders in order to reach their dream and their destination. And along the way, they were mocked and laughed at, manipulated, and they didn't feel as if they were being treated how a girlfriend was supposed to be treated by their boyfriends. Okay? And so that's what this movie is about. So this is the revelation that Holy Spirit gave me about the movie. Like Holy Spirit said before, Halle Berry, whose name was Niecy in the movie, and Niecy name was a nickname for Denise, which means to be devoted to God. Okay, so you are someone who is devoted to God. And Niecy is the one who was receiving signs and wonders, and she went on faith to move forward to her destination, to her dream, to what she felt was what she was being called by. Okay, and she told her friend about the signs and wonders that she was receiving and how she wanted to go off of faith, basically. And she wanted her friend to come along with her. And her friend name was Mickey. And Mickey name means who is like God. Now, when I put it in, they might have thought I meant Mikey. But at the same time, what I was led to was he who is like God. Or he who resembles God. So I put it in both ways, with the E and without an E. So the Father said it is what it is. The friend who the friend of hers is also someone who is like God, someone who resembles God. Okay, and this friend, she told her friend that, she's have been receiving these signs and wonders, and she wants to move off of faith, and she wants her friend to go with her. And her friend was like, well, we don't have the money. We don't got the money to be doing all of that. But at the end of the day, her friend was like, if you want to do it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So they made arrangements to move forward and go chase after what was calling them, their dream, their destination. And in doing that, they had to leave behind their boyfriends, whom they felt were not treating them ladylike anyway, or treating them how men were supposed to treat the women in the lives that they love. They felt like they were getting and receiving below the bar treatment for men who said that they love their women. And so before they left, they broke up with their boyfriends. And Niecy's boyfriend name was Ali. And Ali name means intimate, famous, respected, and noble. So for one relationship, the man that is for you, your spouse, he will be someone who is respected or famous in a particular profession. So if he's not famous, then he will be respected and noble for a particular thing that he does, a particular profession that he's into. And as well as Ali tells Nisi that he has been dreaming about being with her since high school. And so this may be someone who is also a high school sweetheart. Okay, so that's the first couple. For the second relationship with Mickey, her person name was James. And James' name means supplanter. And we know a supplanter is someone who is a replacement. So in this relationship, someone is receiving a replacement spouse. This is also, James' name also means assailant. May God protect and follows God closely. So assailant is someone who is out. We gonna say he 6'11". Somebody prayed for a man like this. Okay, this is somebody who is not gonna play about you. This is somebody who gonna throw hands about you and for your family. Like, this is somebody who is really not going to play about you. They got all the smoke when it comes to you for anybody. For anybody, they got all the smoke when it comes to you, when it comes to y'all family. They got all the smoke. But this is also someone who is a man who is protected by God, and he follows God closely. And the Father sent this man as a replacement. Okay, so these are the two relationships. So in one relationship, it'll be a high school sweetheart. This man will be respected and noble or famous because of the particular profession that he is in. And the second relationship, this man will be a replacement, and he won't play about you. And this will be somebody that follows God closely and someone that the Lord protects. Okay? And another thing that Holy Spirit pointed out about the one who is getting a replacement husband or has the replacement spouse, this person also had a counterfeit in the promised land. So when they got to their destination in this relationship, this person, Mickey, also had a counterfeit. There was someone there in the promised land at the destination spot who she felt was right for her. And his name was Antonio. And his name means highly praiseworthy, beyond praise. And as Holy Spirit pointed out, the word flower. And nicknames for Antonio is Tony and Anton. And this is someone who the Mickey thought was her person because she had separated from her person. Okay, this counterfeit may come off as someone who is priceless, okay, and praiseworthy. So those are the two relationships. So when they got to their destination, when they first got to their destination, people laughed at them and people mocked them because they felt like they were making a fool of themselves. Like they had no business there. They were standing out. They stuck out like a sore thumb by the way they looked, by the way they talked, by the way they walked, by the way they dressed, and by the moves they were making, okay? They stuck out. And they didn't fit into the place that they were called to. And people mocked them and they laughed at them because they felt like they were making a fool of themselves once they got there. And although these people were laughing and mocking them, Nisi kept right on dancing. And Mickey kept right on cheering her on. Okay. She kept right on dancing, and her homegirl kept right on cheering her on and having her back, even though people were behind them, mocking them and making fun of them. Okay, because they felt like they didn't belong and they were out of place and they were making a fool of themselves. And although people were mocking them, while there were people mocking them, there was someone else who was watching them. And they were watching them, ready to manipulate them because they felt like they would be an easy target. So when they had people watching them, laughing and mocking them, okay, and they kept doing their thing, they kept dancing, and they kept talking they talk, and they kept walking they walk, even though people were making fun of them, laughing at them, felt like they were making a fool of themselves. Meanwhile, they had somebody else watching them, looking at them, feeling like, they'll make a good target. I can manipulate them easy. So when they got to the destination's place, the place that they were called to, they were rejected in this place. In the same place that they were called to, that they were rejected in it. People were mocking them, making fun of them because of the way they looked, because of the way they talked, because of the way they walked, because they were ready to take that position that they had came for, okay, and they weren't trying to back down. And there was also people that were ready to manipulate them because they felt like they were easy targets. But the Father has pointed out that the same place that they were rejected in, the same place that they were manipulated in, the same place that they were made a fool of in, or tried to be made a fool of in, was the very same place that they were blessed in. So even though someone watched you, studied you, and felt like you would be a good target to manipulate, use, and discard, the place that they took you to is the place where you will receive your blessings. So these people probably had you in a different type of mind frame, or gave you a different outlook on life when they tried to manipulate you and use you and discard you, and when they tried to mock you and laugh at you and make a fool of you. It put you in a new mind frame. It gave you a different outlook on life, people, and what you were doing. So it was because of these people in this place that you were rejected in, that you will receive, and that you are going to receive your blessing. So say thank you to the haters. Thank you to the people who saw you, looked at you, and felt like you would be an easy target. Say thank you to them. Say thank you to the people who thought they would manipulate you, use you, and discard you. Say thank you to them. Say thank you to the ones who mocked you and laughed at you behind your back. Say thank you to them. Say thank you to the ones who called you weird. Say thank you to the ones who said you do too much because they don't do enough. Say thank you. Say thank you to them. Because it is because of these people that your mind frame changed, and because you had a different outlook on life. And this person that tried to manipulate you and use you and discard you, this person, they didn't receive any inheritance. This person who tried to deceive love in order to gain financial stability will not receive anything, and you will receive everything. So whoever this person is, whoever this person is who tried to deceive love in order to gain financial stability or some type of stability, the Father says they will not receive anything, and yet you will receive everything. This person may have even tried to set you up, or to make it seem as if you were or wanted or were going to use someone for their money or for what they could provide for you. So there is someone who tried to set you up and make it look like that you were going to use a spouse or whoever for their money or for what they could provide for you. However, the truth was revealed to your spouse or to this person. And they always knew that you wouldn't do something like this to them, because maybe at some point in your life you refused this person's help when you needed it the most. So they already knew if they tried to help you once, or if they tried to do something for you before when you really need the help and you was like, nah, I got it, I'll figure it out. This is one of the ways that this person knew that you are not the type of person that would try to take from them or come and be with them just because you feel like that they can provide for you, or because you will receive some type of financial stability. So and this person also, Holy Spirit pointed out that this person who they're trying to deceive and love and make it seem like that you're trying to use them for what they can provide and what they can do for you. Holy Spirit has pointed out through this movie that this person really likes it when you cook for them. They feel like your food provides so much love and life in your food because they feel like you cook with love. Okay, you may be someone who cooks with love. Okay, and they feel like they like when you cook for them because your food provides love and life. And however, Holy Spirit is saying, remember to cook healthy dishes as well. Okay, remember to throw in some healthy meals for your man. Okay, throw him a salad in there, girl. Throw him some salad. Say, babe, eat this salad for real, cause just throwing some healthy meals in there for your man. Okay, some rice, onions, vegetables. You see, just healthy meals. Try to make something healthy for your man. But he really loves it when you cook for him, because he feels like when you cook for him, you cook with love, and it gives him life. It brings life. Okay, and while she was in her destination place, while they were in their destination place, again, they were separated from their people. So when you get to your destination,